Hello, ladies and gentlemen, joining us on YouTube for the second episode of this stream. And once again, I'm guessing, I'm going to go for 11. I can never remember what set of 3 I'm in, but I'm going to go for 11. And, yeah, things are ticking along quite nicely. We're just going to go up to 2 speed a second. So, we managed to recover from drought. We did then have a bit of a food problem, but that is slowly recovering as well. We have dirt up and running. We have expanded our storage. And the next thing we need to do is start planning our reservoir. Now, the first thing, as part of our reservoir, is building out this. Now, usually I would build this and the guys would come down here and they'd go and put it down and then they'd run back up. But I had a slight contamination problem, so I'm a bit loath to make beavers go down there at this point. So, yeah, there is that. I do also, however, need to do a tiny bit of blowing things up. I want to dynamite out all of this. Make that a little bit bigger. We are also going to... I want to build dirt along here. No, wait. Is that where I want it to be? Yeah, that's where my reservoir is going to have to be. I'm not going to be able to put it underneath this. That's where my reservoir is going to be. Alright, let's go up to full speed. Because this area, in essence, is going to become my reservoir. We also want to... block in some terrain there. We're basically going to move these kohlrabies into here, and then we'll be leveling off this. Give or take. Give or take. There you go, we'll get those moving along. I'm definitely going to have a bit of a problem putting down some of my dynamite. But I basically want to see what I have a problem with. Oh, we're still missing 10 workers. Oh, you can go back to doing something useful. We're all left 4.5 days of drought. Still trying to collect lots and lots of dirt. We're up to 3 workers. Go back down to 2. Oh no, wait, we were trying to go up to 4. We were actually missing 1. Go down to 3. And we're not really struggling. We are going to have to turn our dynamite factory actually back on very soon. We've got a lot of things we need to blow up. Okay, so we have that. One piece of dirt there. And here's a question, actually. I'm gonna change my mind a little bit. Go and pick that back up. In here? Oh no, that's not a viable permanent source of water at this point. And plus, this is going to become my reservoir. That's only there because I started intervening manually, and I don't want things to be manual. Right, yes, we've picked that up. What I'm actually going to do is terrain block that out. We're going to add some more berries on here. I think I'm going to get rid of these 2. And level this off to here. Although... yeah, I'll leave the dirt there for... in fact, I may actually want to leave all this dirt here as well. Because if this is maybe about to become a big wall... I need to decide what my... no, it's not going to become a big wall. I'm lying? Yes, because it's not in line with that. This will eventually become my big wall. He says, very unsure of himself. Let's have our guy come and plant more blueberries. Make them wild again. Alright, 2.3 days till we have to turn all our water pumps back on, and we then go searching for workers. Hey, there you go. That's dried out. This area will start to get flooded once again with good clean water. And I'm actually thinking, let's go and yes, let's go and pick these back up. That might be the line of our reservoir. Not entirely sure. Let's go and blow these out. That's definitely not going to exist. And we've gone and there you go, built that in there. Mark these 3 pieces for demolishing. We're going to go and... no, we don't want trees, we want plants. Assume that means that they will grow but then not be replanted. So we'll leave those to be removed. This is where it's going to get a little bit tricky because we need to remove these and replace them with dirt blocks. It's gonna be yeah, it's gonna be a smidge tricky. I could, of course, safety it, but there's nothing wrong with me safetying it. Basically, I might just go and do. Gonna build another dirt block in there. Oh, hopefully he spent too much time in contaminated bad water. It's fine for now, but he will get sick in a few days. No, we have an unwell beaver. That's all because I forgot about this contamination. Bad times, bad times. And I don't have any decontamination pods. I don't want to get a crazy beaver. Nobody wants a crazy beaver. Go and extend that down there. Oh, trust me, it's not your beaver. Unless it really was your beaver. I don't think that was Dashin. Well, Dashin's definitely grown up. They go in alphabetical order. That's very useful. Dashin. No, wait, don't rename. No, your guy's digging in dirt, mate. Your guy's fine. Bad water is over. Let's get pumping. Let's get open. There you go. So the level of this decontamination is going to drop off. And as I said, let's start getting some water. We have 17 missing people. 17! 6 are injured, which does not help. I can go back down to 2. What do we have that we... we've also got a few less beavers, to be honest. We're down by a couple. That's due to the fact that my pods were offline for a while. Hang on, let's go slow speed. I'm missing 15 people. Now, admittedly, 10 of them are my haulers, but I would like my haulers to come back. I'm going to... pause these two. Go and pause him. We've still got some berries in stock, so that's fine. We're down to 13. Keep this guy on 2. What do we have a lot of? We do have a lot of planks. Stick you down on 1 worker for now. All the injured beavers is not going to be helping me. Let us direct this path a smidge. Because I think I'm going to put a centrifuge in there, but I say that very much a but. I will obviously then need more beavers to work that. And I can't really get more beavers at this point because we are struggling a little bit for food. So we need to sort our food out before we continue. I mean, water's okay. Water's not too bad. We are struggling for food a little bit. Highest priority, water pumps, as per always. And so, you know what, let's just pause those 2 as well, down to 10 missing beavers. I don't know where they are. Oh no, I've got 10. I've got 31 working beavers. I'm actually very low on workforce. 7 injured beavers is not a good number. Mark that off. Double roads don't help anybody. Ah, still dried out. That's interesting. Maybe because this isn't pure water. I have to guess. I don't have... In fact, I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I have 7 medical beds. So I am at my limit at the moment. There is plans to build a hospital. But again, we haven't got around to that, unfortunately. But no, what I do need... I mean, I need more beavers. I'm at my work capacity so easily. And that's kind of my problem. I mean, I'm going to go down to 2, in fact. Not going to produce technically as much scrap metal as we need. My scrap metal is still increasing, and we're already apparently not producing as much as we need. That shouldn't be a problem. We've got a bank of 290. So yeah, it's my food industry that I need to sort out. Now, hydroponic gardens are very dangerous because... yeah, unfortunately, I've kind of strip mined most of the map for scrap metal until I start running up for places that are a little bit ridiculous and out of the way, or up here, for instance. There was a lot of scrap metal near me, and I've mined it. It's gone. It's not coming back. We can... More to the point, you can definitely be paused. We haven't even got any storage for treated planks at the moment, so you're going to be doing nothing. Can also then be paused. There's 2 more we can get back. Go down on 2. Yeah, I mean, because my metal and my dirt industry, I need to keep going. Because they are part of everything I need to keep going. Yeah, I know, mines are a huge injury cause, but I mean, I've only got 2 people in there, so... They shouldn't be contributing too much to the overall injury thing, because the most people they can injure at a time... Most beavers, sorry, they're beavers, they're not people. They're beavers, they're better than... the most beavers I can get injured at a time is 2. So, that shouldn't be too much of a hit, to be honest. No, and plus, so I should hopefully start getting a few less injured beavers. But no, I'm at my population limit. I mean, I've got 31 working beavers, even without the injured beavers. I mean, I've got 37 working beavers. I mean, look, I've got this whole industry, which is mostly paused. I've got 10, 11, no, 10, I think, water pumps. I mean, that's a third of my population on water pumps. Regardless of even getting to anything else. You know, that's a lot. So they're busy pumping away. So no, I need more beavers. But like I said, to get more beavers, I need more food. I also need probably more water. So what I want to do is... let's go ahead and... that won't join these two waterways, which is not quite what I'm trying to do just yet. Let's go ahead and put that in. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to have to play silly buggers a little bit. I'm going to put that in there. Let's get rid of that piece of road. And put another dirt block in there, just so I can get rid of this, and then I can push those both backwards. This path can be deleted. Spin ourselves around. Not going to get rid of the stairs yet. I actually have no idea whether I'm going to need the stairs or not. Probably, because I think I'll probably build this straight up with this wonderful piece of scrap metal in my way. I might have to mine... I might have to mine that as well. What's the point? I was going to build things up here to connect into this. I'm just actually going to build this coming to my left. And join it in here. So I am going to have to get rid of that scrap metal. So there you go. I will be getting some scrap metal, SG. Mangrove fruits could definitely solve the problem. I agree with you. Not that I disagree with you. I just need a good place to put them. Because as you can see, this could be a good place. But I'm definitely going to blow all this up for a giant reservoir. 100%. Potentially in here. That could always be an idea. I could fill this in because... although I don't... no, I suppose this does definitely help. I mean, once I've gone and built my reservoir... again, that's a little bit far away. Yeah, we'll see how things go. Let's go fast. Hopefully we reduce... just as I'm saying that, it goes up. Hopefully we slightly reduce our numbers of... injured beavers. Right, now how can I easily get to this scrap metal? This is going to come off to the side. So we're going to come down here. We're going to push this up. This is going to come down here. And this. Going to be built up. Now, can they mine scrap metal diagonally? And there's a question. Can they mine it from on top of a set of stairs? There's another question. Well, hey, we got a couple of beavers back. So what I'm going to do is, because this will need building up anyway. Will it? No, it won't. Hang on. Get on playing silly buggers here. Think about this properly. Comes off here. This will be open, so this will in fact get destroyed. And yes, this will be our wall. Okay, no, I'm... gonna build that up. We will, of course, need to build it higher. But I'm going to attempt to get rid of this. And... yep, like I said, then we'll build this round here. Bad tide in 3 days. 2.1k water. Let's go for a 24-hour day. Whilst I continue to play with this. Right, so we're going to go for a strange combination. We're going to build that to be levees, and then they are going to go into dirt blocks. So in other words, yes, our entranceway is going to be levied. Man-made, and then we're going to go into a natural built reservoir. I don't know why. I just feel like doing it that way. There's absolutely no rhyme or reason whatsoever. Yep. Okay, and we'll get a lot more building done during the bad tide because, of course, we end up turning off all of our water pumps. Nope, we haven't done our 24-hour day yet. but we actually probably don't need to. We'll do it anyway. Make sure we get enough water. And unpause that. It's for the good of beaverkind, Dashant. It's for the good of beaverkind everywhere. And so during the bad tide, yes, we'll get a lot more building done. We'll get a lot of extras done. And we'll see what we can do. I'm also going to attempt to get this paused at just the right time and keep this filled full of water. Especially since, let's actually go and blow this up right now. Please don't, beaver, run into it. Well, hey, there you go. We'll get a bit more of a reservoir on the go as well. Right, that's gone and blocked off. And then go and demolish these two, as water does not go diagonal. And then we'll go and fill those in. Then, we'll go and remove these two. Because they will then be surplus to requirements. I don't know. That's a very good question, Dashant. Have they worked 24 hours? I'm gonna say yes. Go to bed this time. I actually have no idea. I should be paying more attention. I'm gonna very much say yes, because they're all dying. They all need sleep. So I'm gonna say they've all worked 24 hours. I don't know. Am I just a floating man in the sky, or am I actually part of the beaver community? I mean, it's always been a very good question. Always a very good question. Now the question is, well, not so much the question, I do have to figure out what I'm doing for here, because obviously, well, I need to figure out what I'm doing for this whole thing. Because the water will... I'm going to have to turn this around, basically. Problem being is that... Well, I'm going to have to start playing a little bit with the conditions. I wish there was an upstream level with these sluices. But it's all right. We'll work that out. We'll work that out. Right. All right. All right. All right. What we're going to do is right there. We're going to bed. We'll keep those 4 going. We're gonna go and pause 3 of these. Those 4 can obviously just go until this drains off the map as much as possible. And no, wait, closed. Can we go and time this just right? Oh, I think we did a pretty good job. I mean, we could have gotten an extra... well, we got about halfway. Just over halfway. We didn't do too bad. We captured a fair bit of water in there. This is still a little bit contaminated, but that's okay. It shouldn't be too bad. We have a contaminated beaver. Oh, no. Hezi. To be renamed... Strange Sue. Poor Strange Sue. Alright, let's go and pause all those. Oh my god, we have some beavers spare. Let's go, and you can go up to full workers. We are going to go and pause you. How do we have a stranded beaver? Why? What were you doing? Why are you insane? Oh, beavers are nuts. Like, what were they doing? What were they doing? Like, standing on the block they destroyed? Like, what's going on? Crazy ass beaver. Ay, ay, ay. And I can't go blow that up with him stood on top of it either. Somebody come and build this guy a set of stairs. Right, we're going to, you're going to go up to 4. And we're going to unpause you. Paulers are less important when we're not building. Just why, man? Why? Who is it? Is it Malu? Freaking crazy beaver. Oh, somebody go and hammer that, please, so this guy can, like, I don't know, go take a nap or something. Okay, we're building those around there. We're building that by there. Let's build a set of stairs. Question, this is something I actually have no idea whether I can do. Can I build this here? Oh, I can. And then the other question is can I grab scrap metal on a set of stairs? So we'll find that out very shortly. Well, hey, he's no longer stranded. Idiot. Let's go and... Be interesting to see where this bad water gets pushed out, but we'll find that out shortly. I'm pretty sure nobody died from sleep deprivation. I'm not that bad of a, I don't know, a beaver mayor. We're going to call me a mayor for now. Nothing to do. Okay, so no. We'll go and pause you a second, because we do need to get rid of this. We can't do it from on a set of stairs. Next, we find out, can we do it diagonally? I'm going to go no, but we need to build this up anyway, so... This is the, going to be the level of my wall, so, like I said, we do need to build this up anyway. Oh yes, and I was going to go and build... Again, I don't really have the beavers to run a centrifuge. But we're going to get a little bit of extract on the go. Let's go and... I don't really want to build a large tank, if I'm honest. Not quite yet. Because I'm not really happy with where things are. So I want to build a large tank where I'm going to be happy it sits. So let's have you... You can, in fact, just sit in front of here. You're going to be... Extract. We'll only... We'll just have a small amount for now. Okay, that's gone and been built up. Let's go and these guys back out. And then we'll be looking to get rid of this whole area, which will join this to this, which will be mighty interesting, I can tell you that much, which we're not going to kind of do until we're sort of ready, because we have this slight problem, and it's very hard to control. We do need to turn this around, if I'm honest. What's the point? It was about 14-day bad tide. We're good with a 14-day bad tide. I do need to turn this round. Which, we'll do as a priority build towards the end of the bad tide, I think. You can be paused. We have no berries to pick. Plus, we also have a little bit of a surplus. We should probably... turn back on our wood industry. I don't need gravity patch at this point because I have permanent power income. I have permanent 2,000 power income. So like I said, yeah, no, the gravity batteries are unnecessary at this point. Because this is perpetually open. So yeah, so I'm hoping to never need gravity batteries, to be honest. Because this, I'm intending to extend up this way, eventually. Connect into these two, and then potentially extend off the map. So I will have a little U-shaped power wheel assembly. So yeah, now hopefully I'm not going to need any power batteries. My little finger. Last drop of a man's tea. Bad times, bad times. Right, so how are we doing? Alright, so that's been built. If I unpause you... Oh! He's counting as he's having something to do by the looks of it, unless it's waiting for a beaver. No, it's not. And if it's waiting for a beaver to be assigned, then he can decide he has nothing to do. Right, so easiest way to solve this is... I know the easiest way to solve this. We obviously have to build this up coming down this way. So let us... A little bit of a roundabout way of doing this. Let's go and build that up there. We are going to... I'm going to go and cause a disconnect a little bit. Now, I would do it with dirt blocks, because I think it maybe looks a little bit nicer. But in fact, what I'm going to go and do... Because again, I think it looks a little bit nicer than using stilts, shall we say. That's scaffolding. But if we use a levee, I don't want to use dirt blocks because I want to try and make a break. Because as you can see, a lot of bad tide comes down here during... Oh, blow that up. Yes, I do need a decontamination pot. Thank you for the reminder. I'm going to grab one for now, because the idea is not to get my beavers contaminated. However, I failed that. And so we now have uncontaminated beaver. Let's go ahead and chuck that down. We'll hopefully... although Strange Sue might die before she gets cured. So we have full extract. We have you going along. I'm actually going to pause you now, to be honest. Don't really need any more extract than that. You should have enough extract to simply keep you going for as long as you're needed. Strange Sue, how you feeling? Contamination is still there. Obviously, it doesn't get cured in one go. I'm curious to how much it does get cured in one. Oh, look, we've dropped down. About one blob. I think we've dropped down a smidge more. There you go. Strange Sue is... oh, yeah, look, it's still going down. We're getting there. We're getting there, folks. Strange Sue is going to be cured. He is going to be rehabilitated into the workforce. Go and delete that. I want to place 2 little bits of dynamite in there whilst we still have the stairs. And then I think I can get rid of the stairs because all of this could be built from up here. And then let's go and build... There you go. That will give us access to that scrap metal. Will allow us to remove it. Detonate that. Let's go and delete those stairs. Didn't spend too long in bad water. Strange Sue, how you going? She's halfway to being rehabilitated. It's looking good, folks. It's looking good. How are we doing for scrap metal? Because I haven't had the mine turned on for a little while. 274. Plenty. We only actually have 1 smelter, so it's not going to go down too fast. That's okay. The big thing we're focusing on right now is dirt, which we have a lot of. We're going to go down to 2 people. So we are now going to start smashing out a lot of dirt. Let's go and build that up. So those set of stairs can actually be removed. And you can be unpaused! Because if you tell me you can't reach that scrap metal, me and whoever that beaver is going to have words. Okay, this is fairly low. We've got 7.4 days left though, so I'm not going to play with it yet. When we get closer to maybe like 2 days, I might attempt to... No, I don't want to switch that round yet until my thing's ready. I need to calm down and stop getting ahead of myself. That needs to be switched around once my reservoir is ready to go. And... what we're going to do is... we'll put up this back wall. I think... yeah, I'm going to need to bring these 2 back by 1 space. We'll do that when the bad tide's over, because then that should keep this pushing the bad tide out, as opposed to it starting to creep back in, which is exactly what will happen if I do it now. Nice. Let's get rid of this scrap metal. Only 30 scrap metal, but it's in the way. And then we also need to... like I said, I want to make a disconnect. So... I'm going to go and chuck another levee there. And... this is going to go up to the wall of reservoir, which I am going to have be in line with this. I think. It makes more sense to be in line here. Let me have a think. All I know is I want that levee to begin with. Let's just leave it at that. There you go. There's a beautiful back wall being built. Yo, that's gone and dried out now. And so... So I'm just gonna have a quick check. Is there anything else I really need to be paying attention to right now? We've got, we're down to only 2 injured beavers. That's going in the right track. We are missing 5 people from working jobs. All of our levels of materials are looking pretty good. No, I think it's okay. So, okay, I can stare at this for a while whilst everything moves on in the background. So, if I want... I think I do want this to be my line, to be honest. Yeah, I think so. Builder coming out to here. I'm going to keep this. I'm potentially... Yes, I'm going to keep this tower of dirt. Because then that will... That will allow this to fall off with more edges, basically. So the flow speed will be increased. He says in weird thought. I don't know. Things like this start to confuse me. So the water will come down here. It'll fall off the front of this, the side of this, and the side of this. What I might do is actually build a whole another tower of dirt, to be perfectly honest with you. So then this gets levies up to there. Yes, I should have only built this too long. Wait, do I undo this quickly? I don't know, we've got this whole people workforce just turned up. Go and pause this guy, he's no longer needed. And then we could have come into dirt wall coming straight down here. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'll leave it as is. Let's not go back. So this dirt tower does need deleting. However, if we do that, I don't know if we puncture holes in anything. Actually, I don't think we do. We do need permeable floors and all of this. What have we got left? 3.2 days. 3.2 days for me to continue to attempt to figure out what I'm doing with my life. But like I said, the water will come off here. It will fall off here, here, and here. That's... Like I said, I might build an extra dirt tower. Just so then it technically has a whole extra set of things to fall off, basically. So now it can basically fall off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should very much help when it comes to keeping the flow rate up. And then, so this is then going to come down here. And along here. I think I'm now done with this area. So, I'm going to dynamite the whole thing up. Means you will also, I believe, be finished with. Now, of course, what we do have to think about is obviously there's a hole under here. So, in fact, yeah, I may as well just destroy this whole thing. What's the point? Hang on. What happened to Strange Sue? Strange Sue is no longer strange. She has been rehabilitated back into the community. Because if I have it coming in here, then it's all gonna flow under here. cut it off here. Like I said, yes, we have the underhang, which is where it's all going to leak out of. So yes, I'm in fact going to have to come next to the underhang. Okay, so new line is going to be here. Means wait, hang on, no, I can't go block that off yet, can I? No, I cannot. Let's continue to build the rest of our... Are we out of dynamite? We are out of dynamite. Saw that happening a while ago, didn't react to it. Not the smartest move. Okay, we have 1 day of bad tide left. At which point then our building workforce is going to go and decrease. We should probably unpause this as well. Because our bad water is getting a bit slim. That being the case, I can actually now completely remove this, but I will do that at a later point. That's not overly important right now. What? I don't think I can do this. What I would like to do is... Yes. No, I cannot, because yes, they are in the way. But then... I don't think I actually want water going out that way, do I at all? So... I will in fact just be blocking that off. We'll build that up. Oh wait, whoops. Bye. I haven't been paying attention. Pause that. Send that down to 2. I still had 3 guys doing nothing for the whole of that. Pause all of those. How does that make it look? Beavers all rearranged themselves. We've got 6 haulers still. That's a good number. Still on 2,000 water. We get some more fresh water in here. Which also, due to all my building, now floods over into this. Which is not fine, really. You know, I really should think these things through before I do them. Okay, so this area is going to flood. And it's all going to come over here and destroy my kohlrabis, which is not good. Open. That opens, but yes, this area keeps flooding. Right. We need to... What I'm going to do... Whether this is a good idea or not, I do not know. It's the... Oh, hang on. The fastest fix I've got is to destroy this. And that'll join these 2 sections. And that'll allow this to flow out of there. It does mean that this... We're going to have to play with manually for a bit. Make sure it keeps... build up during our actual bad times. But I need this to have an outlet, which it doesn't currently have. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Go and break the link. Go and give that an outflow. Go and then... that back down. Have everybody keep going. Our wind industry is still beautiful, healthy. Let's go, and I'm going to pause 1 wood collector because we have a lot of wood. I'm going to go and turn my berries back on because they could do with being a bit healthier. Okay. So these 2 areas are now linked. And we have 4 missing beavers in the grand scheme of things. So we're still collecting dirt, because that is one of our most important things at this point. Keep collecting that. We are still slowly making metal, also important. But not hugely so. I do want to do a little underwater reservoir here, at which point I said I needed about 120 metal, I think. And then a whole load of logs and a whole load of planks, which we have. So that's all good. We're, yeah, things are looking quite healthy. Water's looking good. Food's looking good. So we can deal with about a 25-day drought at this point. And we are starting, or continuing, to future-proof ourselves. You go another bad tide in 3 days. We do love a good bad tide, apparently. And so when that hits up, we will... Oh, wow. The increased outflow of this is dampening the effects of my deep bad water pump. It is still 91 productivity, though. So there's still some bad water in there to be pulled out. Although, as you can see how slow it's going. You know what? We're going to go and pause you. What have we got to supply? 75. Okay, we've got a little bit. We have to make sure we turn that on during the bad tide. And we also have to make sure we block that off. Yep, water's coming in nicely. I'm not going to worry about it doing any 24-hour days or anything like that. Simply going to keep everything moving along. We pick up... Yeah, we picked up our... lost little bits. Let's go ahead and delete that. Go ahead and... that pathing. Oops, sorry. Press spacebar for near enough no apparent reason. And so once we've destroyed this, we'd start looking at getting rid of this section as well. We want to keep this. Let's kind of go and mark it out a little bit. This is just for me. Yep, that's what we're going to be going up to. Okay, so that's going to be our corner piece. Oh, there you go. Look, we're even chucking a little bit of it in. There you go. Like I said, yeah, that's our corner piece. We'll eventually get round to building up. That's all going to go in there as well. Keep our builders building. So we are also going to want to dynamite out corner. Alright, 1.1 days until the end of the bad tide. I'm going to kind of start paying a bit more attention now and focus on trying to pause this at the exact same moment, at the exact right moment, I should say, not same moment. So that I can get this full of as much water as possible. Okay, so it takes about that long to fill up. It takes mere milliseconds to drain itself. It takes about that long to fill up. So I want to pause this roughly when we go into nighttime, I think. Go down to a little bit of a slower speed for a second. And so let me see. Or you guys can pause. You guys can keep going until we're done with that. Go back up to full speed. In fact, let's go to 2 speed. Okay, we're filling up. And okay, we might flood a smidge, but I think I'm gonna live with it. Yeah, I'm not gonna open it now. We'll lose too much. Yep, I'm gonna overflood just a little bit. Like I said, I will live with that because the water is just about to be cut off as we come into daytime. Bad tide. There you go. Water's cut off. All of this should drain back real quickly. This will take a little bit longer. Always does, which is really annoying. Wow, we're actually flooded this building, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, yeah, all of this needs to disappear and evaporate, which I feel like will take about 1.2 days. But we'll find out. Okay, so all of this is as full as it's going to get. And we're going to leave episode 2 there. The stream, of course, continues. And we will be back to finish that off. And, of course, so for all of you watching this on YouTube afterwards, I hope you will join us for the next episode. And thank you very much for watching this one. And until then, well, as per always, I hope that you'll stay safe, happy, and healthy.